Long ago, in a valley where the rivers sang lullabies and the trees wore crowns of silver leaves, there stood a forgotten garden known as the Garden of Time. It was not on any map, nor did it appear on any traveler's path. Only those who truly listened to the whispering wind could find its hidden gate, a door made of woven ivy that shimmered like morning dew. In this valley lived a curious girl named Lira, with eyes the color of storm clouds and hair like spun moonlight. She spent her days chasing butterflies, climbing ancient oaks, and dreaming of places beyond the misty hills. But one autumn evening, as golden light dripped from the sky like honey, she heard something strange, a soft chime, like tiny bells caught in a breeze. "Come," said the wind. Though no one was near, Lira paused. "Who said that?" No answer came. But the chime rang again, louder now, drawing her toward the old stone well at the edge of the woods. There, half buried beneath moss and roots, lay a key shaped like a crescent moon. She picked it up. Warmth bloomed in her palm. Without thinking, she turned the key in the lock of the ivy door. Click, tot, ta. Tung, tunga. Gesai. Anineon, tris. Guelph, goy. The garden opened. Inside, time danced like fireflies. Flowers bloomed and faded in seconds. A brook rushed forward and backward through the same stones. Trees who grew taller, then shrank into saplings before Lira could blink. And in the center of it all stood an old woman with silver braids and a cloak stitched from starlight. "You've come," the woman said, smiling. "I have waited." "I didn't know I was supposed to come," Lira whispered. "You were meant to," said the woman. "My name is Elara, keeper of moments. This garden holds every memory that ever mattered. Laughter lost, promises broken, dreams unspoken. But lately, time has grown weak. Some moments vanish too soon. Others linger too long. Without balance, even joy can fade." Lira frowned. "How can I help?" Elara placed a hand on her shoulder. "Only someone pure of heart may walk the path of echoes. You must gather 3 lost memories, one of courage, one of courage, one of kindness, one of hope, and return them to their proper place. If you succeed, the garden will bloom anew. If you fail, time may forget us all." All. With a deep breath, Lira stepped onto the glowing path. First, she entered the Valley of Whispers, where shadows of past sorrows drifted like smoke. There, she found a boy hiding behind a crumbling wall, his face streaked with tears. He had once tried to save a kitten from a burning barn, but the flames took him instead, and he believed he'd failed. "You didn't fail," Lira said gently. "You tried. That matters more than winning." The boy looked up. "But I couldn't save it." "But you tried," Lira repeated. "And that's brave." A single tear fell, and in that moment, a flame-shaped memory burst free, glowing gold. It floated into the air, then vanished into the sky. "Courage," whispered Lira. "Found?" Next, she wandered into the hollow of kindness, where silence pressed heavy on the soul. There, under a weeping willow, sat a fox with a thorn in its paw. No one would help. They feared the wild creature. But Lira knelt, pulled out the thorn with care, and wrapped the wound in moss. "Why?" the fox asked, surprised. "Because kindness costs nothing," Lira replied. "And everything." The fox bowed its head. Then a memory, warm and soft as sunlight, rose from its fur. It pulsed gently, then soared upward. Angus, Lira murmured. Found. Last, she climbed the slope of doubt, where the sun never set, yet no warmth touched the ground. At the top, she met a little bird with a broken wing, trapped between two rocks. It's useless, the bird chirped. I'll never fly again. Lira smiled. Then let me help you learn how. For hours, she stayed by the bird's side, showing it how to stretch its wings, how to feel the wind. When dawn broke, the bird flapped once, then twice, and lifted into the sky. It circled above, singing a song so sweet it made the stars pause. As the final note echoed, a memory, bright as a dandelion seed in spring, floated into the air. Oh, oh, Lira breathed. All three memories returned to the heart of the garden, where they merged into a single beam of light. The trees straightened. The flowers unfurled in perfect harmony. The brook flowed true, neither too fast nor too slow. Lira appeared once more, her smile wide and full of grace. Well done, child, she said. Time remembers you. Lira felt a gentle pull. The garden began to close. Will I ever see you again? Lira reached out, brushed a strand of hair from Lira's forehead. When your heart needs wonder, listen. The wind will call, and if you're ready, the ivy door will open. Then, with a soft sigh, the world shifted. Lira stood once more beside the old well, the monkey still warm in her hand. The garden was gone, but the chime remained, faint and sweet, dancing just beyond hearing. From that day on, whenever autumn came, Lira would sit beneath the oak and hum a tune. Sometimes the wind would carry back a laugh, or a rustle of leaves that sounded like footsteps. And if you listen very closely, you might hear it too. The quiet magic of a garden that lives not in earth, but in memory. Moral: even the smallest act of courage, kindness, or hope can mend the fabric of time.